Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I was leaving a Discord call. So essentially we have the Ryden right here. Let me show you the legit version. So this is the black cell variant, but as you can see, I can put a barrel. I have 6 attachments, 6 out of the 8. I have the barrel available. I have the magazine available. And the second I put this new fracture ammo on, which is semi-automatic conversion with rounds that break apart when fired, dealing damage with each piece that connects. Fracture rounds, semi-auto, hipfire spread, damage. This thing essentially sounds like it turns it into a shotgun, like actually. If I go into a game with this normally, I'll do that first. Just a normal standard, because I kind of want to see, I want to see exactly how much, ammo this thing has in a clip. I'm going to try and move my headset closer to my mouth, because it looks like, I don't know if everything that I'm saying is actually getting picked up. And then from there, I'm just going to bring in the glitch build. So this build is legal. I just want to personally see how much ammo is actually in this magazine, as it's supposed to be normally. Around 31 zombies. Well, the thing is that with this ammo mod, I literally see it being a replacement for the Akita, like straight up. Holy crap, look at that hipfire spread. So you get 32 bullets. Okay, so you normally get 32 bullets. That's all I wanted to know. But the thing is, the takeaway is if you have this activated, it basically kind of seems like it's going to turn it into a shotgun. And then from there, you can, I guess, point farm with it, pretty much. Yeah, it kind of does sound like a nail gun. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. I'll show the different builds here. This one is, so as you can see, it's still on fracture round semi-auto, but this I can't put anything here, but we do have a barrel here. The build code is right there for this one. I have it set for mobility because the mobility is down with this, and I personally just like to use mobility. This does have a laser though. So this has a barrel, and this one does have a laser because the other one doesn't have a laser. And then if I go over to this one does not have the barrel, but this one has the 50 round magazine. And I didn't mean for it to have the millimeter scanner, but I'll just swap that out real quick. Oops. Yeah, but as you can see, like it has a little eye with the circle. So it's not supposed to have it, but it does. The other one is this one. This is the one I'm actually going to be bringing in. This one has a barrel when it's not supposed to, and it has the magazine as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and this is the one that's currently equipped. Let me just toss a camo on this so I actually know that this is the main one I want to use. Oh wait, I want to check something actually real quick. Skins. I want this one. Okay, I'm not gonna tweak with any of that, and actually I do kind of want to put the Apocalypse camo back onto it because I actually like that rainbow looking thing. I feel like you can see it pretty well with the Apocalypse camo on. I'm kind of briefly looking at the other ones, so sorry. Yeah. You can't see it really well with Nexus, I feel like. I feel like you see it the most right there with Apocalypse. I'm going to just stick with Apocalypse. Okay. But yeah, so if I just go into it real quick, can't have barrel, can't have magazine, but yet there it is. And then I have all that set up. Now the only thing I need to do is go over to the build, which is right here. Hold L2. Now it's my zombie build. Let me just toss something on real quick. Let's do the Maddox. I'm going into Curse now, so I know I'm not going to be able to spawn in with that, but I'm just swapping it to Curse Standard, Curse Survival. We'll just do... definitely not that. Teddy Bear. Spider Fang, sure. Tier 1, who cares? Solo, and I'm going to do Farm because it's a wall buy. And I'm just going to spawn in, I'm going to play, and I will get enough money to buy it off the wall, and we'll just see how well it does. Because this thing should essentially be a shock, and at the same time I gotta make sure that it actually has the 50 round mag on it. Because if it doesn't work, then there's just no point of having the magazine on there. Same with the well, the barrel's gonna stick. I'm not worried about the barrel. But if I don't know, if it sets it to 32 no matter what, and there's nothing, my concern is the fact that we have the, I guess the what's it called? I can't think today. I don't know. It's set to 32, and I'm kind of worried if it like is actually still going to be set to 32, even though I have the extended mag on it. Jeez Louise. Alright, cool. I don't have a health regeneration either, so... Do I have enough for this door yet? No, ooh, I do not. Wait, did I fail this? Oh shit. I didn't think I did. Are you last? Die. Alright, you know, I should have just naded this from the beginning, but I didn't. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. I thought about doing it with the Ryden, but I have to... Once I buy this door now, it's gonna cost me 1,000, so... How was that not a headshot? What? Alright, well, I'll have it next round, so it doesn't matter. Because it's literally right here. We'll see how broken this thing actually is. Here, I can have it now. Whoa! I don't plan on dying yet. Alright, so it has the build. They have SEEP 32. It's set to 32. It's set to 32. The extended mag is irrelevant. That's what I was afraid of. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the money there. See, I knew this thing was gonna be just like a shotgun, dude. What I'll do is I'll do like, what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna just do like one full horde. Well, it doesn't matter because once you have the build saved, like, you're good. Alright, so I have 2,120 points right now. I'm just gonna... So, I don't know how much that was, but... Okay, well this round alone I've gained 4,000 points. Yeah, this thing's definitely going to be giving the Akita a run for its money. I don't really think you need, like, if this is really your hip fire, like, holy crap, you don't even need the Fang hover point. Like, you might as well put, like, the ADS or the damage range or... You know what I mean? Like, I haven't even used it. That hip fire is like nothing. Hip fire laser? Yeah, but I don't know, like, if this is your hip fire, do you really need a laser? Look how tiny that spread is. That's crazy. Yeah, I might as well pack a punch this thing. True. Yeah, because maybe then the extended mag kicks in. I have no idea. We'll find out. I'll make that money real quick. Not bad. Yeah, this thing is pretty cool. This thing's pretty nice. 10K? Oh, the power. Whoops. I literally opened the door and just never turned power on. Yeah, for real. Alright, let's give this thing a go. Oh yeah, where's the mag at? 60? It's not bad. But if you're point farming with this, you really don't want it to be pack-a-punched. And if you do have it pack-a-punched, like, pack 1 is like the most you're gonna want. I wouldn't put it past, like, green pack punch 1. This is definitely a point farming weapon. Yeah, this thing's solid. I wouldn't pack a punch it, like, fast, though. But yeah. The magazine is pointless because it's just automatically 32 bullets. So it's better if I just take this off and... It's better if I just take... Yeah, even with double XP it'd be crazy. But it's better I just take off the extended mag because it's actually pointless here. Like, it's legitimately pointless here. But like, look, like even the mag is glitched out on it, which is kind of cool. It just doesn't have a mag. I can definitely keep the build. Like, who knows if things change in the future? But like, I'll swap it. What I'll do is I'll literally just like take this, because this is the magazine one. So this one's actually pointless. This build is like actually pointless. There's no point of having it. But this one, let me get rid of this I'll throw this on. Because it has the barrel, and this one has the laser. So this one, there we go. Yeah. See, there we go. Because you're not allowed to have these. So, and the 50 round mag didn't change anything. So, it didn't change anything. So I'm just going to end stream, and then, well, one more time, here's the codes. This is honestly probably the build that you would want. I mean, obviously you can tweak these attachments, but putting a magazine on here is absolutely pointless, because no matter what, it's gonna have 32 rounds, even with the extended mag. So you can still get a barrel, and you can still interchange it. Actually, no, you're not going to be able to interchange this one. But if you're point farming, you're not, like, this gun this is literally going to be for point farming. This is going to rival the Akita. There's no point for you to be going for headshots. You're going to be farming points with this thing. And like, bullet velocity, I don't think really matters in zombies. Maybe the damage range, but I just prefer the hybrid barrel. You get the best of both worlds. So that's the code right there in the bottom left. I'm not gonna try it out on bosses. No, this is definitely a point farming weapon, without a doubt. And then here's the other code. Even though this magazine is absolutely pointless, and I would personally just remove it and smack on a laser and tweak like the grip, the underbarrel, the muzzle, however you feel comfortable with this weapon. But I guess the only illegal build about it, or the illegal build part about it, is just this barrel right here. But the code is right there in the bottom left above where I'm moving right now. And then, yeah, that was my legit version. So I think this is the one that I actually want. So I'm just gonna tweak this real quick. And then go to Warzone. Okay, now I have it the way I want, and zombie build. Cool. Alright, and that's stream.